Ready?
Okay.
Ready? Yeah. I want to start this episode by asking my guest for tonight, like, how does it feel like to be my biggest stalker?
Oh my god.
You've been
That's a
stalking me
good
for
one.
so many years.
You
How
did
long?
actually. You're the biggest stalker. Yes,
You are
you
my
did.
you are my biggest stalker. My guest for today, guys, she's been following me for so long. I've been following each other for so long. And she's been stalking my
How
Instagram
dare
posts.
you? How dare I have proofs?
And I invited you since I started this podcast. It took you.
So who's the
almost 4 years.
stalker?
Still you know? Yeah, what's up, guys? Jerry's here. Welcome to another episode of Jerry's Inspires Podcast. And today we have another special episode because today we have a very, come on. I mean, I feel like beautiful is an understatement for you.
Thank
know?
you.
I don't know what's the right word. Gorgeous? Like, I don't know. It's just, whatever you want to call her. But yeah, for today we have a very special guest. Her name is Alina. Alina, what's up? Ooh, Alina,
Ooh.
how are you? How are you?
Thank you for inviting me.
Welcome.
It's so good to be here.
Thank
to
you
see you.
for driving from the AFC towards IPs that I know. It's
Well, we don't have traffic during this time, so it's good.
because of iftar.
No.
Why? Okay, because of whooshoos.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I would say.
Otherwise, it'll take me 2 hours to reach here. To
It's
be
not the
honest.
best time for the UAE, but
Yes.
I'm still grateful that we live here, right? We feel safe than anywhere else.
The best place to be. To be honest.
Exactly. So again, thank you so much for coming here and spending time to meeting me. Finally, it's been so long.
Yes.
I think that's been 4 years since the last time we met.
Better later than never.
than never. Okay, so Alina.
Yes.
So just want to give a background. So Alina is a model. She does runway. We call it ramp modeling in the Philippines, which I never heard. So
Nice,
runway
first
modeling
time.
or ramp modeling to my fellow Filipinos, modeling in general, commercial modeling, as you said, fashion as well, right?
We call it more catwalk,
Oh.
not ramp.
Catwalk.
Yes.
Catwalk modeling.
So you have two types. You have the catwalk type of models, and
Yeah.
you have as well the commercial type.
Yes.
So I used to do both.
Because I always see your post I think that was in Paris. Like you always post stories about your previous
Yes.
modeling, and I was like, and I wanna have this in my podcast. And also, I remember we were talking about back in the day, like you're talking about some of the harsh reality of modeling. Yeah, so that is actually the topic for today is the harsh reality of modeling, which Alina is going to give us some insights. So Alina, first of all, kindly introduce yourself to the viewers.
Yes.
So go for it.
My name is Alina Nine. I'm originally from Romania, but I left Romania when I was 14 with a contract with IMG Models in Paris.
Wow.
And from there, I just traveled the world based on each contract that was signed at the time.
So you
So I
started
didn't
for-
stay just in Paris, but I started with Paris. So that was my starting point.
Okay, so you were 14 years old, as you said.
Yes, right.
I was very young.
So I needed my mom to sign always, all these authorizations because I was a minor.
Okay, what kind of modeling did you started? When I was
Directly
very-
catwalk.
Catwalk.
Yes.
Oh,
Because I was that tall since I was young.
what's your height, by the way? Yeah, you're tall. You're way taller than me. What's your height, by the way?
178.
In American terms, what's that?
I have no idea. Don't do that to
Is
me.
it 6 feet?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
We don't use that system, so I'm not used to it.
Okay. I would assume you're 6-footer, maybe because you're taller than me. I'm 5'8", by the way, and you're taller than me, so I would assume 6.
I'm sure I'm taller than
We,
you.
yeah, we don't use centimeters in our culture, so that was so young. And started runaway catwalk modeling right away.
Yes, I used to do both, but especially catwalk. And for that, you need to have different type of skills than a commercial model.
Okay, so what kind of skills do you need to have when
First
doing
of all, you
catwalk?
need to have a minimum height, and you need to have a type of walk that is specific to you. So even though you have the basis from the modeling agency, you have to add your personal touch.
Okay.
to it. So it's about height, it's about the type of walk, your attitude more. And you have to be very skinny because, when you're on TV, actually it adds some extra kilos and they don't want that.
Yeah, that's actually what I don't understand. Why,
Yes.
why you have to be skinny when you're doing catwalk?
Because it adds some kilos when you're on TV, actually. So you have to be skinnier than the normal.
Oh, so you're saying like if you're a normal model, like you're doing
Yes.
I don't know fashion, I don't know like whatever. You mean it's they would struggle to do catwalk modeling because it's not the same. It's basically very different.
Yes, it's completely different. And if you actually the aim is to be a catwalk model, but if you do not fall into that category, you're just gonna go into commercial. But it's good as well because it's good money, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's even better than the catwalk. But reputation, prestige, you have it more in the catwalk because you have all these big designers and you have more visibility. So that's completely different.
Yeah, I feel like modeling is like catwalk modeling. I feel like it's like the premium of modeling. You know.
Right, yes.
So I mean, when you, of course, you're young, 14. Did you dream about doing catwalk modeling, or is it just happen? You know.
Not at all. No.
No, you never dreamt of.
I actually wanted to do something completely different.
Yeah.
It was nothing to do with modeling, and I was more of a boyish.
I mean, I can
We
see
are
that.
two sisters.
I can see that.
I mean, I'm doing Muay Thai. I'm not very girly. My father wanted to have a boy, and I guess I took that place instead of my sister. So I used to help him repairing cars and all this stuff, boyish thing, like nothing. Playing football with my neighbors has nothing to do with girly nail polish and dresses, or Barbies at all. And that's I didn't want. Actually, I just walked in the. It's a very funny story. Long story short.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, tell it.
So I just I crossed the road and I went to this Vodafone store, and the lady that used to do all this publicity, for Vodafone and so on, she saw me crossing the road and she proposed me. She's like, we have this contest in Bucharest. I think you should be a model. You're very tall, you're very skinny, and you have this allure. So why not? And I didn't take it too seriously. I was with my mom.
Yeah.
So we took the flyer. And we're thinking about it. And my mom actually later on, she told me it was her dream. Was not mine. I didn't know.
Oh, so it's her dream for you.
Was her dream for herself. She used to be a designer before.
Got it.
But she wanted me to live it in her place.
Oh, that's
sweet.
That's
she supported me, right? Yeah.
Oh.
She supported me, and she's the one who went with me to this contest in Bucharest. And to be honest, I didn't know how to walk. I didn't know. It was horrible. It was so stressful.
Yeah.
And I just gave my best. I said, whatever.
Oh.
And I was surprised to win one of the first, was 3 places, first, second, and third place. And the first, you can choose the agency you want to work with from different countries.
Wow.
So I got the first place, and then I could choose between Milano, New York, Paris, and so on.
Wow.
Yes.
And you chose Paris.
I chose Paris because I studied I studied French, and I was familiar with the language as well, and I dreamt of this city for so long.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Paris, like, it sounds very luxury to me. Whenever I hear Paris, like, it's always, I mean, so many luxury brands came from that that place as well, So I wouldn't blame you for choosing Paris, But yeah, so I mean, so that was your gateway for modeling, right? When you joined the contest.
That's right.
14 years old. Wow, crazy. So back then you were just, of course, you're a minor.
Yes.
You're always being, of course, followed by your. So you're saying that your mom supported you throughout your modeling career.
Yes.
Oh, that's
my mom.
I actually asked my daughter if she wants to be a model because she's tall. She's almost as tall as me.
Really?
In the Philippines,
Yes.
that is tall. That is giant already in the Philippines. If you're as tall as me.
Okay, we can guide her.
Yeah, but I mean, she's not into it. She's more into arts.
Oh,
She's more into
okay.
us. Yeah, I mean,
see.
but I mean, it's still not too late. She's still young. So, but anyway, Maya, I remember your kid. How old is she now?
Almost 11.
Almost 11.
Yes.
Yeah. Guys, just want to give you a background. So, we've been friends for so long, and I remember Alina was hiring me to take. You remember the YouTube video of Maya?
Oh my God, yes.
You asked me to produce.
Such a funny story.
Yeah. She asked me to produce a YouTube video for Maya. And then I took some picture of you. So we got some very.
It was in Nassim, I believe, right? In Jumeirah Nassim.
Nassim.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. Yes.
And Maya was not very talkative at that time.
No, I think
You should see her now.
I think she got shy. She got shy when I was holding the camera.
Yes.
But I think when she's with you, she probably talks
Different,
a lot. And I want to meet her soon. It's been a long time.
Now you can do that. She's very talkative. She's very open. So it's the right
she's
time.
very active right now.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, it's scary for you because you try to make her very sporty. I think. Is she also into modeling? You think she's gonna? venture into modeling?
I'm not sure I want to guide her towards this path, to be honest.
I mean, you want her to go to...
Different.
Oh, why though? Like,
We're gonna get into this
Oh, you're
subject
gonna
later
get-
on.
okay,
You'll
okay.
understand more.
now I wanna go to your modeling career, okay?
Yes.
Because I remember you were telling stories about the harsh reality
Yes.
of modeling, especially runway modeling. Because the thing is, for us, like people that don't really know about this, like for us, it's very luxurious. When we see
Right.
someone, doing modeling, especially on stage, it looks very luxurious. You look so perfect on stage, But as you said to me back in the day, there's so many harsh
Hidden,
truths
yes.
behind it. So can you just mention some of those? Like what are the struggles or the challenges of being a runway model?
I would say first of all is you have to maintain a certain weight, and it's not easy with the stress and everything. And sometimes an agent or a representative from the agency will come to your apartment without noticing you, so they will check in your fridge. What are you eating? So they will not say you. Sometimes can be at midnight, can be at 7 a.m.
So surprise visit to
Yes,
your
surprise
apartment, to your
visit.
place.
So,
Oh my God.
and they even have double of the keys of the apartment. So if they want to, and even if you're not there, you're working, still they will get inside your apartment and they can check your food. So if they suspect that you've put on some cages,
Yeah.
they will do that. And in the moment they see your food, either they will throw it in garbage, or you're gonna come to the agency and in front of all the other models, they will talk to you in a way that's not very kind.
No way.
And they will cut all the jobs for you, all the castings. So if you don't have castings, you do not have any opportunity to work.
Yeah.
And then most of the times the girls are going back to their hometown.
Wow. So
it's
in
not-
terms of weight, it's really
important,
very
yes.
strict. It's very strict. Wow, I didn't.
Otherwise, they will just choose for you, because in the beginning, the agency is advancing some payments like transportation, airplane tickets, and rent and everything. And in order for them to cover that cost, they will just, before sending you home, I've seen it so many times, it's very sad. They will just cover those costs by giving you very cheap jobs and castings, like very far away, or some lookbooks where they are just literally, we cannot see your face. So they're using you just for your body, for lookbook clothes, whatever is discounted and stuff like that. They do not care. It's a very hard job because most of the times the girls have to change 1,000 times because it's about volume.
Yeah.
And they just want to cover that cost. And once it's covered, like zero, you do not make any money, then they will send you back home.
Okay.
I've seen it too many times. It's very sad.
I didn't know that it took that extreme to how you maintain your weight, right? Like,
Yes.
Like, was it part of the agreement? Like, do you know that beforehand that they gotta have to inspect
Yes.
your fridge?
Yes, but they will not announce the date or the time, but you know that this will happen because obviously you've seen it
Of course.
to the other colleagues as well. So it's very challenging. At the same time, you have to go to the gym, but not having muscles, and it's a very tricky thing. And I've seen way too many times too much anorexia and bulimia.
Yeah.
It's happening very, very often.
Okay.
And sometimes the girls in the apartments, we used to stay, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, sometimes 8 girls in an apartment. We are sharing. And after eating, even they eat very small quantities of food. That will be the cue to the bathroom.
Okay.
Because they are scared not to put weight.
So I just want to clear this up. So bulimia is when you eat, you throw up the
You
food.
eat a lot, and yes. And anorexia is you do not eat at all because you feel guilty for... it's a lot of pressure, and
God.
the girls, sometimes we see these new girls coming in, and they're so optimistic about modeling and their dreams. And I remember this Brazilian girl, she comes to in the apartment, and she doesn't have much options because if you come later, you take whatever bed is there, and you don't have.
So you're kind of also giving warnings to the new ladies who's aspiring to be.
But we couldn't. That time when she came in, her dream was, I remember, her dream was to buy a car for her boyfriend at that time. and to help her parents to buy a house. So she was full of hopes and dreams. And when she reached to the apartment, and she's saying that in front of all of us, and girls can be very mean, so they laughed about her, but we didn't tell her why or what happened. The reality and how difficult it is to do that, taking in consideration that sometimes you pay very high commissions to the agency, and you are sent there by a mother agency in your hometown. So again, it's another commission that you have to pay. And sometimes you reach up to 80% in total that you have to give away from your profit.
80%?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And on top of that, from the remaining, you'll have to pay your own bills. And if those bills have been advanced by the agency, you have to pay back.
Wow. I mean, I feel like you're paying more than professional athletes. Like I know, like professional athletes, they pay at least 50% of their salary, or 60% going to the agents and taxes, but 80%.
Yes. That's why most of us are trying to just break these agreements with the mother agencies in our hometown, because they don't do much for you. Just because they discovered you once 10 years back doesn't mean that you have to continue to pay them that high fees, right?
Wow.
So because we don't know much about all legal stuff that is included, sometimes you just end up paying without questioning.
Okay, and also the thing is, it's something that you're very passionate about, you know. And so you kind of let people take advantage of you because you're afraid that you know, of course, you're living your dream of becoming a model, you know. But
and sometimes because as well, whatever is left, even if it's 20% or 10% after taxes or so on, you're still happy that it's an amount most probably higher than your minimum salary in your hometown.
Oh, really?
So still it makes sense to you from that point of view.
But still,
yes.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Like, so you're saying you're getting paid so much, even that, you know, you take away 80% of the salary, you're still gonna live luxurious life or just a normal life?
I would say a normal life for Paris, but a good life for example, for Romania was a good life.
Is this normal for all the modeling, runway modeling? Is it just specific for some agencies, or is it just like very common in?
It depends of each agency.
It really depends.
But I think because we've been discovered by, usually it happens in very small cities. So you don't have that many options, and you don't have that visibility. You don't know what's going on in the rest of the world. So you just accept whatever terms are there.
Okay, so I mean, I'm stunned by everything that I'm hearing for you, you know. So so if you are only taking home 20% of your salary, what was motivating you to continue modeling? You know, what makes you wake up every day, go up on stage, and pretend that your life is perfect?
Even that 20% still made sense if we compared with the salaries in our countries. So first of all was that. Second is that at that age you do not have too many options to work. So it's better to do that than nothing, or to stay home. So you start earlier, yes, but at the same time you build character, you build resilience, you build a lot, you have responsibilities, and somehow you start enjoying that independence that you are having by yourself. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but that's motivating. And the fact that, you know, you are seeing yourself on the TV, and your friends are seing yourself on the TV, that is fashion TV. My parents used to call me and tell me, I saw you on the TV, or I'm having my coffee, and all the media in Romania talking about you, that you are one of the best model in the history of the country, and the most well paid till moment. So imagine you have all this, you have no idea about it, and the media in your hometown, they're talking about you, and then when you come back home, you have all this paparazzi, and at the same time, yes, it's not all positive news, because those are not selling, right? So they will try somehow to write some bad things or gossip and so on, but it's just noise, you know.
But also I feel the thing is, you're always looking forward for opportunities. Like if you're in this kind of industry, like there could something like big opportunities that can go, because again, you're already in the limelight, you're already on the stage in the camera. So again, you're always hoping that something could happen, right? So, and also I think connections as well.
Yes,
you get so many connections.
Yes.
You know, so how long did you do the runaway modeling?
I think a bit more than 12 years.
12 years.
Yes.
Oh my God. So late 20s. until late 20s. Oh my God.
When I had Maya, I actually stopped. Yes.
Oh,
when I got pregnant.
wow. Does she know that?
I wanted to be a full-time mom.
Oh.
So I really wanted to live that experience fully. So I stopped when I was
So maybe she's gonna watch this in the future.
Yes,
she's gonna watch
so.
this, and then she will realize that you gave up modeling for Maya.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
But it's like football players anyway. It's not like you have a lifespan that is that long as a model. It's like a football player. You just can do it up to 25, 26,
Yeah.
28.
Of course, the thing is,
but then
you still need to. I mean, there's still beauty standards, right? I feel like until you're young, until you're young. So,
but before as well, it's not like now. We didn't have all these applications or Photoshop. You are very familiar now with all this going on, but at the time we didn't have. So imagine all the photo shoots. There's nothing modified.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. You have a pimple, there's the pimple.
Really?
You cannot cover, you cannot do nothing. Oh. So it was different times. It was more legit, I would say, more natural. Mm-hmm. And was that diversity as well of different faces, different beauty. Yes. Now you don't have it anymore. It's type of it's the same type, which is a shame because it's nice to have this diversity.
What do you think like people mostly assume about your job modeling that not really true? Like is there
oh yeah, I have the answer.
Okay, go for it. Okay.
I'm so happy you asked me that.
Okay.
They think I'm arrogant and I hate it.
Oh,
it's something that I truly hate, that they feel that you're arrogant or you are at a different level or you are unapproachable or you are not friendly or you are mean or this kind, or you are a threat to them or to the relationship, or if there's a man in your environment, or you are a threat. And happened to me too many times. Ooh. And it's so sad.
Was it because whenever you're on the runway you don't smile? Maybe that's I don't know, because you always have to show your beach face, I assume, right? Am I right?
Yes,
right. You I think you rarely smile when you're doing runway.
No, you're not allowed to.
You're not allowed to smile.
No.
So there you go. So of course people see you serious beach face.
And
so
I think we kept that face even outside the runway.
Oh,
became, when I'm going to see my friends and they're waiting at the terrace, the table, and I'm just walking towards them. It's like, oh my God, look at her. I don't know how to walk like you guys walk. So I walk like a cat walk. That's how I walk. So they see me from far walking one foot in front of the other, and they're like, "Can you just stop?" I was like, "I don't know how to walk
because
otherwise."
You're trained to do that almost your whole life.
So they're making fun of me always. But you can see me from far, one foot in front of the other in a very straight line.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're just walking down the hallway and then you walk like a model, because you're used to it. Yeah.
And sometimes my hair is like flying, like, I have that walk. Like.
Okay. So guys, I mean, this is a personal testimonial. Alina is not that kind of person. Alina is not bitch. I'm telling you, Alina is one of the, I don't know, like you're a very happy-go-lucky kind of person. I mean, we met a few times, but based on our conversation, you're a very funny woman. Like, I don't know why sometimes you're very serious right now, but you're more funnier than that,
Really?
You're very funny.
You too.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, see, that's the thing. That's why you don't judge people like on the first time you meet them.
Yes.
Right? Especially if you judge them through TV or through pictures, So that's sad though. It's very sad. And then you mentioned about it's funny because if you go, so you're saying that you could ruin relationships.
You can what?
You could ruin relationships because of how beautiful you are. You said when you meet I don't know, married men. You said some women get jealous.
Yes.
It
happens. Not only with me, but as well my friends. I can see this kind of drama around us.
Oh my God.
You have principles, we have values that, sometimes it doesn't matter your aspect, your physical aspect. Some people, this kind of gestures can come from people that you do not expect. So has nothing to do with the physical appearance, I think, It's about principles, values, the respect.
Oh, okay. I was blown away by that, to be honest. Is there anything else that you wanna blew me away more?
Oh my God, okay.
Wow, Is there anything else like about I don't know
The good side of modeling or the shady side of modeling.
shady side. Okay, okay. Let's before we go to the good side, let's go to the.
To the shady.
Okay. You said this is the first time revealing this. But I mean, again,
Yes,
as
it's
I've
first
said
time
to
I
you,
open up,
I mean,
yeah.
these experiences is what makes us today, right? So
True.
sometimes you gotta speak up to. I think you mentioned it to me before. Remember when we were talking on the phone?
Yes.
You told me that you gotta move on. You gotta talk about it, right? So yeah, give me some of the
Yeah,
shady.
not fully.
not fully, but
Boundaries.
yeah, of course, boundaries. But
Yeah.
just give us some insights about some shady stuff in modeling industry.
Oh my god. Why did I accept that?
I mean, we can
Yeah.
remove it if it's just like if you change your mind, then we can just remove. But
Cut
I mean,
everything.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Shady stuff.
Mm.
Okay. Maybe the use of substances in this environment, which is very accessible and encouraged, even.
Encourage.
Yes. Because sometimes we have very long hours of work, so you cannot have that energy. So sometimes they will push you somehow, or they will propose, but insisting that you do that, so you can hold the entire day.
Yeah.
This I'm saying is the modeling world in Europe. I'm talking about Paris, Milano, New York, London.
Yeah.
Those are the areas where I used to work and where I've seen it way too many times. And that's a dangerous side to it, because as much as probably that will help you on the moment, but then you get into addictions.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And this is very
I think so. You
ugly
get
side.
addicted easily by this kind of substance. So
Yes.
see, I mean, I know it's sad, but I would say this is kind of pretty common in so many industries. As
Yes,
for
true.
me, especially, I came
Artists.
from a band. Okay, so when you're doing, of course, shows as well. When you're doing shows, this is something also encouraged as well. But I haven't tried. Just a disclaimer. I haven't tried it, but I
Yes.
know so many of my peers like doing it, because of course
So
they
you see
say
the
that-
downfall, right?
I
of
can see,
this
yeah. I
addiction.
saw my friends like literally taking these substances, But of course, it's a way for them to survive the long nights. Of course, performing every night is not easy, and you have a day job. Yes, I understand that, but again, that's the hardest part is once you get addicted to that,
True.
So that's pretty scary.
And you see, after that, everything goes just down into a very dark place. And it's sad when you have friends that are doing it and you are watching them and try to save them somehow, and there's no way. Sometimes there's no way.
But the thing is, can you really survive without doing that? Without
Yes,
taking
of course.
substance?
I was not touching absolutely nothing like that. You don't need it at all. But I think if you are emotionally
Yeah.
weak,
Yeah.
or you have different type of experiences, for example, during photography, you're a photographer. Here we are very safe. Here it's a very
Yes,
safe
yes.
environment. But in Europe, it's not the case. So sometimes you have lots of issues with the photographers during the
Got it.
session. So you're gonna be even constrained in a way that if you do not do that, then I will do that to you, or that I will not publish those pictures, or I can ban you from the agency. So they have that type of power in Europe. So the models sometimes they cannot hold on that type of pressure, and you have as well the if the owner of the modeling agency is a man or whatever, they can put pressure as well on the woman. So most of the time, he will try calling you in his office or try to push a bit his limits, push himself on you. So then all that pressure, and you cannot talk to your family, and you don't want them to worry and everything. So you're gonna bottle up all that, and you cannot hold for long, and you are young and you don't have the experience. So I think those, and I've seen few of my friends that we went through all this and we stayed together.
Yeah.
We talked openly and we became stronger, but we've seen those that didn't, and was very bad.
So you mean you've seen so many models that ruin their life because of this
Yes,
job?
yes. So they will remove completely the hair, or they will get crazy. They'll go to mental hospitals. They will
No, that's
take their lives. Unfortunately, we've seen it. We've seen it way too many times. One of our colleagues jumped as well from the. So it's,
Yeah, and also, I mean, yeah, I think the constant burnout,
Yes.
pressure, and plus the substance as well.
And sometimes we don't have the comfort or the option to go back home because most of the time in Europe we have very abusive parents or
Wow.
at least fathers. So it's very common in East Europe. I don't know if in Philippines, but in East Europe it's very common where usually it's a lot of violence in the family. So it's not like you have an option or a safe place that you can run to. So then you're gonna accept whatever is less.
Yeah, I got it. Now the question is, okay, so when I mean, I know you mentioned a lot of
Bad stuff. Sorry.
bad stuff, but how do you stay healthy in this kind of environment? Like if you said you
Yes.
cannot eat that well,
Yes.
like there's substance everywhere. You know, of course the timings of the schedule, busy schedule. So how do you stay healthy?
What I have done personally is that I found my passion, what I liked. So I started study. So I went into finance, and I had in my circle of friends, because this is the advantage of modeling. You have all this exposure to different circles, usually good ones, like into finance or good families, friends, because they are invited to this kind of events, which are very exclusive. So you can have a very interesting network. So I had a group of friends, French, and some of them from London, and they were into finance. So they advised me, you have to follow the money, you have to study this and that, start with trading, start with opening an account on Saxo Bank, for example. That's how I started.
Yeah.
So I used to learn by myself, found my passion, and I started study there in Paris. They advised me, they told me, okay, you can go to that school. I started with Alliance Française, so I learned French properly.
Wow.
I passed the exam and I speak fluently. And then from there, I studied finance, international finance, and Oma Business School. So then I got into this another passion. So I went from modeling to finance. And when you have that motivation and that, you forget about the dark side, and it keeps you focused because it's something that you truly like. But if you don't find something else in parallel that it's you or that at least you want to discover, you can get very lost into one direction. And I think this happens in general with lots of with work in general.
Yeah.
If you stay in a domain long enough, maybe it's time for you to change or try something else. If you see that you reach to the top of the top, that's not higher you.
That's beautiful because the thing is you gotta so because of this kind of industry, of course it's not forever.
Yes,
Back in the day, this is not forever. So invested on yourself,
Thank
which
you.
is
Yes.
beautiful.
That's the trick.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And also the way
Always.
you surrounded yourself with good people, as you said.
Yes.
Right. So that's one thing that I always suggest in this podcast. Like surround yourself with people that actually wants to motivate you.
Yes.
Wants to inspire you, wants to help you out. So that's
It's
really
very important, yes.
Oh, so while doing
Even now, not only modeling, but I think
of
in
course.
general, that's a general rule.
Yeah, not just in model, not just in our job, but in life in general. So the way you surrounded yourself with positivity, despite having all the negativity in your career, you managed to surround yourself with positive people.
Yes.
That's good work for you. So while doing the modeling, you were studying.
Yes, I was studying at
Oh
the
my
same time.
God.
So I imposed my limits with them. I told them that I can do certain jobs at certain days. So they adapted, was good. And at the same time, I could cover the cost for my university.
Oh,
So
that's good. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, so I know you mentioned about one positive of modeling. Is there anything other than that? Is there any more positive of or
It
in
is,
modeling?
yes, because you travel the world. You have this, everything is taken care by the agency, so you don't have to manage everything by yourself. You just go that place and everything. It's very easy. So the beauty of it is that I travel more than half of the world, to be honest.
Wow.
So because you can get jobs in Paris, but then you have to travel to to Morocco for some photo shoots and so on. So traveling is very important. It opens up this mindset, and I think it's beautiful. I recommend traveling is more important than school for your education.
That's a hot take.
And have that
That-
exposure to different cultures and mentalities. That's the best you can offer to yourself and to your children and your family.
As something
Travel.
okay, because the thing is, back in the day, I hate traveling. Just a disclaimer, I hate traveling back in the day. I don't know why. I hated traveling. But then I think after pandemic, that's when my perception changed about. I feel like I realized during the pandemic that our lives is too short.
Yes.
Like you gotta explore the world.
Tomorrow is not promised.
Yeah, true. So that's when I struggled through the pandemic, when I got so in a bad situation during the pandemic. That's what I realized that again we're I mean anytime your life could go away.
Yes.
Why not go out there, explore the world?
But the time you were in Philippines?
No, I was here. But
Because if you're in Philippines, I understand it's a very beautiful country. I
but
went there. It's so beautiful.
I never explored the Philippines. I feel bad. I never explored.
Really?
Yeah, because
Traitor.
the thing is,
You're
I came
such
here.
a traitor.
No.
I love your country.
I have a reason. So after college, I
Okay.
came here right away.
Okay.
So I was young. Right after college, I came here.
Still,
and
it's not justified.
no, okay. So I was busy. I was doing work here. The thing is, whenever I go back home to the Philippines,
Yeah.
I will be there for my family, for my parents, for my because I don't want to see. If I go for vacation for 2 weeks, like I want to spend most of the time with my kids, with my
Yes.
mother, with my father. If I spend half the time going exploring the Philippines, then what would they feel?
Yes.
Right. So that's my reason.
Yes.
Is it valid?
But it's valid, approved, confirmed.
Okay, I understand, but that's one thing I promised myself. Like before I die, I want to explore my own country because I've been to so many countries. Like
Yes.
since the pandemic, I've been to maybe 10 countries since the pandemic. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
yeah, I'm trying to travel as much as I can. But Philippines, I'll definitely travel, explore the Philippines. As that's a promise to you.
Okay.
Okay, Alina, I wanna ask
Yeah.
this hot take question. I just realized this question right now. So
Mm-hmm.
growing up, of course, growing up as beautiful as you are,
Okay.
let's talk about pretty privilege.
Such a good
Yeah.
topic.
It's just okay.
Such a great
is-
topic. I didn't expect it.
It's
Give me this paper. Stop
it's not even
with these
here.
surprises.
It's not even here. you
Really?
know? Yes, no, it's not even here. It's no, you will not even understand my questions. My handwriting.
Horrible
Okay.
handwriting.
Is life easier when you are pretty?
See, it's a very tricky question.
Okay.
It's a very tricky
Okay,
question.
but
Okay. Yes, it is
Okay.
easier. Yes, doors can open easier to you.
Yes.
People, unfortunately, they are kinder towards you. It happened to me many times.
Of course.
Lots of
Same
times.
as well. Same to me. I mean, I get pretty privileged
I'm
all
sure
the
you
time.
understand, right?
I feel bad. I grew up
See?
every day in the morning.
Everything is too easy
Pretty
for you, right?
privilege. And we get
so boring, right?
I get so bored right now. I wanna go to
I'm so lucky
dermatologist
you
and change
understand me.
change my
Yeah.
face right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, go for it.
It's easier, but at the same time, how you call this? I know it in French.
Say it in French.
Cadeau empoisonné. It's a poisonous gift
Oh.
to translate it.
Wait, I like that. So beauty is a poisonous gift. Wow. That's good. Okay, elaborate.
So you see, most of the time, people don't take seriously women that are beautiful. Unfortunately,
You're right.
or it happens sometimes. Men are intimidated by this type of woman, and sometimes even they are trying to put them down somehow to be easier to manage to dominate. So I believe everyone loves this beautiful woman as long as they are indoor. But it's very challenging when you're with a beautiful woman outside and you start sensing that type of danger. People are looking at you, men are looking at you, they're staring sometimes, and you feel like it's just very easy to start communication with this type of men. So makes relationships more complicated, I would say. If you're not sure on your relationship, or if you don't have a trust basis, that is very difficult. Not only that, but usually these beautiful women are used and not really taken seriously. So because they cannot manage, it's very difficult to handle a beautiful woman. To be honest, it's like a handsome man. It goes both ways.
I agree. It goes both ways, But
So
that's actually really powerful. Like the thing is, I kind of get you. The thing is, people assume that pretty women just get everything very easily because again they're beautiful.
Most of it, yes, you get easily. Yes.
Yeah, right. But the thing is, I feel like, of course, because you also work your ass off to achieve whatever you achieve, right? So it's not just beauty. It's not just being beautiful your whole life. You also train yourself to be a model. You also studied,
Yes.
right?
And it's as well your behavior and your character that is trained since you are 14 or 16. We start very early. So imagine that you have to go to those castings and you have these 10 people in front of you at the table and you have to convince them that out of hundreds that are outside the door that you are the right one. So they are teaching you type of manipulation, mind manipulation, somehow in a way that you have to make everything to get that casting, that job. So you learn at the same time all this responsibility. You learn the game very fast of life. You are on your own. So all these things builds a character that is strong at the same time, resilient, strong, patience. So imagine you have all those qualities on top of your beauty. You have to just be very careful the way you use those qualities later on. And make sure that you understand that beauty is not forever. So you have to build different type of traits of your character in order for you to have a beautiful life and fulfilled. Because you cannot just based, okay, I'm beautiful and that's it. And everyone has to treat me as a princess and all the doors are open. Yes, fine. But you're going to reach at the moment where you'll have to humble yourself and to understand beauty comes from within. So you need to start being more concerned about the interior beauty that you have. And that comes usually when you are in your soft feminine, when you do not become too aggressive just because you went through all that bad traumas. We all went, but a woman has to stay, in her feminine energy and to know her power. Now, unfortunately, they try to compete with men. It's horrible. It's horrible. It has to stop. We don't want to compete with men, and we are complementary. We are not in competition with each other,
Okay.
So all these qualities of women is very difficult after, all the doors are open. Yes, you use as well your mind. You use all these qualities that you achieved during these years, So beauty can open lots of doors, but usually those are small doors. I don't consider them that important.
Yeah.
Because, there are laws. You cannot pass laws or something. But yeah, okay, you're not going to wait on a line probably for a coffee or I don't know. Probably someone will help you with some documents faster or someone will be kind. Man, most of the time comes with the price of paying back that service, or they will try. And you're going to get tired of, refusing or having to always reject people or try to put boundaries and limits on top. It's tiring. You know what? I just don't do anything for me. It's easier, so I don't want nothing. Don't open any door. Close them. Close all of them.
Have you ever been in a bad situation, but you're gonna go through it because you're beautiful?
Yes.
You're gonna.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my beauty privilege right now.
Yes.
So many times.
You know what my daughter did? She said one time I was with her in the car, and I just couldn't get in with the car. No one wants to let me.
Yeah.
I just put the window down. I'm sorry. I'm very.
I mean,
Maya was next to me. You know what she's saying? Oh, wow. So you're using your charm now. That was exactly her words. You are using the charm now. That's very smart move.
She knows.
I was shocked. She knows.
Wait, you just put your window down.
I just put my window
Yeah,
down.
but still, you know that they're gonna see your face, right? Oh my god.
So I just got in very fast, to be honest. It was just, next car was very easy.
That's funny.
So even my daughter, Maya, can see that, okay, you can use your charm. Now, if you're a man, can I use you as an example? I'm sorry.
Go for it. Go for it. This is why I know we're gonna have a very funny episode.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
if you were in my place, what do you think would happen?
I mean, what would
they
I
will
do?
hit your car. They will not allow you to get in the way, right?
Yeah, of course. I would do everything that I have to, get away with the situation.
Or, for example, one time I was driving and I just hit slightly the car in front of me. the guy was very angry, shouting and everything. You go down from your car and he sees you.
Voila.
And out of sudden, he will just tell you, don't worry about anything. No, see, you understand.
See, I mean, it's not like it's your fault. It's not your fault,
it's
right?
unfair,
You know?
yes. I'm saying it's not fair. And at the same time, you have to know, okay, we have those advantages, but for everything that we have in our life, we pay a price. And I think we paid very high.
Yeah.
And as well, the fact that you have all this attention and validation and whatever, all this prestige, and you come from the catwalk where you have hundreds of people watching you on TV, and then out of sudden you don't have that anymore. Because, it's the age and everything, so it stops.
Wow.
And if you're not ready or you don't have another passion to complete or to guide yourself, it's very aggressive. And unfortunately, I've seen some of these girls that they still act like very girly, like they're like 20 years back, 10 years back, because they cannot accept that they reached to that age.
Okay.
And that's very sad. Because it's beauty at every step of your age. That's beauty in every nationality.
Of course.
We can say it because we are from all these old school modeling careers. We are not into this Photoshop face apps and all these applications. So you're a photographer. You know very well. You can see beauty everywhere. I'm sure in every single woman or man or child or I don't know. You can see it's in the eye of the.
Okay, so my takeaway for that, yes, beauty privilege exists.
Yes,
okay,
for sure.
and unfortunately, some of us are not born with beauty, like me. But what I can say about that is, don't let that stop you from trying to achieve whatever you want to achieve in life. Right? Don't just blame beautiful people because they achieved that easily because they're beautiful. Don't just complain. Like, do something about it. Like, for me, yes, I'm not blessed with beauty, but I have.
Don't say that. It's not.
But I know
nice. We are all beautiful in our own way. Really.
Yeah, I understand. Yes. But I know that I have also some advantages. Like, I know that, for example, I'm charismatic. I'm funny, humor, and I use my humor to basically achieve whatever I want to achieve. I use my character, So it's, again, something that, yes, there are some people.
And those qualities are longer, actually. They will keep you for
it would
a
last
life.
forever.
It will last forever. It's a lifetime.
Exactly. My humor would last forever. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Unfortunately.
That's what I'm trying to say. If you, don't just complain about beauty privilege. Yes, if you're not blessed with that, there should be something inside of you that is an advantage to everyone else.
I've seen it to other girls that are into modeling and I'm not there anymore. So I see them coming and, I just look with this nostalgia and I'm like, wow, I remember I was there. I've seen that, and it's pretty to see it now from outside and it makes me smile all the time because I see them going for a coffee or I see them when they walk and they get all that attention and it's just very beautiful. It's just be happy for them,
Yes.
And unfortunately, I've realized that a lot of women, they talk about women empowerment and everything, but I went to this kind of event recently. It's very funny. So I go to this women empowerment event and I'm not even very close yet to the table. And I already see a group of women looking at me like, from up, down, very bad. I just wanted to shout there, where is your woman empowerment? Because you cannot even accept me coming from far. Like you already hate me. So the idea is not that, is to accept each other, to understand we are not in competition with each other. Unfortunately, we think that we are in competition and most of women, they are fighting for the attention of men or for, we should not do that.
That's very unfortunate, But again,
yourself,
like opposite of beauty privilege, there's also some negatives that you have to pay for it. But anyway,
yes.
Whew, that was good. See, that's why I know.
I hate your questions.
That's why I know that's why I really want you to be here. Because I know we're gonna have this kind of a discussion. So I want to go to the last part of this.
There's
this
another
episode.
question there?
No. There's nothing here. I don't know why I'm looking at the questionnaire. Okay. So before I start with the last part, I want to tell your audience right now what is your life right now? Like, what's Alina's life right now? I know your daughter, your business, whatever. Just tell them what's your life right now.
My life is beautiful.
Okay.
It's very beautiful, but very challenging.
Okay. Give some details. I don't know. Again,
I realize something. When my life is too calm or I panic.
Okay.
I need to do things. I need to put myself into situations where either I can learn, fall, succeed, or it's something like that. So sometimes I feel like I lived like 10 lives
I can
within
see.
one.
I can
Really,
see.
like
Watching your stories. I can
yes.
see. So aside from you being a beautiful mom, a very very good mom to Maya,
Thank
I
you.
can see like
Thank you.
I can see that you're doing such a good job of being a mom to Maya.
Trying my
You're
best.
bringing her to so many countries. You're showing her so many activities. You're supporting her
I'm
throughout
trying, yes.
her life. So you're trying your best to be the best mom you could be for Maya. That's good. Now, in terms of your business, you own a business as well. So can you just give us a background about your business?
Sure. When I came to Dubai, we opened a single family office here, which is called Williams Investments. It's in the AFC.
Oh,
So I was appointed CEO of the company.
wow.
So I used to manage all the investments in publicly listed equities companies in Europe, in continental Europe, emerging markets, Nordic markets as well, Australia into mining. So different kind of sectors in the different countries. And I used to invest under my leadership. We invested almost $1 billion in these listed equities, these companies. So it was a very big part of our portfolio, and we had some private equity as well and some digital assets too. And from there, I left the company to work with a friend of mine. He has a family office here. It's called Gulzat Group, and I came as director of investments as they are looking to diversify a bit their portfolio because they started as food commodities providers. So now we're trying to do a bit of like real estate in Saudi and we have lots of other projects, but a bit the situation now is unstable at the moment, but I'm sure under their leadership things will get soon.
So basically, you're
in
into
order.
money. You're into money.
Finance, investments, money.
Okay, so Alina,
There were-
you know why I
Yeah.
asked you that about
Yes.
your life right now? So I want to connect it to your past.
Yes.
What are the things that you've learned from your past that you applied today?
Oh my God, lots of things.
Yeah, give us
Lots of
some.
things.
Give us some.
Diplomacy, I would say, is the first thing because many times I just wanted to explode and I didn't. And you learn how to refrain yourself, how to use diplomacy more, how to be patient, how to deal with responsibilities as well, how to deal with different type of people and cultures and mindsets, which is
That's
very
beautiful.
important. Yes. So when you do even investments, you'll have to understand that an investment in France has nothing to do with one in Australia into mining or with someone in UK. They are complete different mindset and way of approaching business and negotiating as well. Complete different. That's why even we have law firms in each country that they have to draft all this documentation.
Yeah.
Each country has a different law firm. You cannot use the same.
Okay.
Because just because of that, you have the laws, you have the regulations, but at the same time, you have these mindsets that are completely different. So I would say as well, the exposure to different cultures
Yes.
and that helps to understand how to deal with each person. Resilience, acceptance,
Wow.
and as well to walk away when something is not for you or a deal or is not going in the direction. Do not get attached to that. Don't get too emotional about it and just learn to let go. And this happened into the modeling career as well. When you see you're not being accepted for a job or you tried hard and it's not good, and then you learn to let go. And I think the emotional side as well gets very tough. And I hope do not fall into that. Too tough. Don't get too tough emotionally. Try to keep a balance because don't lose your soul. I always say don't lose your soul.
Beautiful. You know.
Not in business, not in modeling, not nothing. Like, keep your soul, keep being yourself, and that's it.
Exactly. Alina, I want to end this episode with this question. Like, what could you advise to aspiring models out there? Like, is this something that do you encourage them, or something that you wanna, find something else?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Find something else. So I mean,
Walk away.
what can you say, about those aspiring models out there, or you wanna be, runway model, catwalk model? So yeah,
Ramp.
ramp model.
Yes.
What can you advise to them?
To don't choose this. Sorry. I
But-
destroyed your
okay.
podcast.
Okay, just wanna get clear. So don't choose runway modeling
No.
or modeling in general, or
Don't choose modeling at all. Sorry.
don't choose modeling at all. Oh my god,
Okay, if you are into like you are an artist or something, I don't know. You can be an actress. It's better, more fun, I think, or a singer or something else. But I don't think. I think modeling has too many disadvantages compared to the advantages. And if you have other ways that can open doors to you to travel or to have this, I don't know, exposure to these cultures and everything, do not choose something different.
Or maybe use modeling as a
Beginning?
as a stepping stone to something bigger, right?
Yes, can be.
That can be, right?
But then be careful on the way.
Yeah.
But I think that goes with every single sector, industry that you are choosing when you are young. Because you are young, you have to be careful.
Okay. That is, I didn't expect that answer from you, but I mean,
sorry, but really, I don't have another advice. I really don't have. Don't choose modeling. And I don't know how the industry didn't evolve that much, but now you have into this influencer category and you have the modeling, which is contradictory somehow. It's nothing to do with what we used to do.
Yeah.
But I think soon the modeling as such as it used to be is not going to exist anymore.
Oh.
So now
AI? Because of AI?
Yes, everything going to more digital, everything will get...
I knew it. Oh, yes. Yeah.
So it doesn't have a future that the way it used to be. I don't think so. I think it's time for the whole modeling industry will...
You're right. If I'm the brand, why would I pay? Why would I train someone for years? Why would I spend, for a model if I could just type prompt on the computer and give me fast result, right? And no complaints, no, whatever. That's
I can have at the same time content creators that I can identify with because they're normal people just like me. So instead of having all these models, they are not eating and they're suffering and they have to be that tall and they need to have all these measurements. I cannot identify myself with them. So I rather have these content creators. It's easier, it's more... I don't know.
Or if you're an aspiring model, just be an influencer. I think that's a good advice as well. Do something else. Find something else. Do something else. Okay.
Wow. Find something that is specific to you. It doesn't matter really what it can be anything. It can be something that is very silly. You think it's silly. But just do one thing and be good in that thing. Only.
Okay. You know what?
Don't disperse your energy everywhere. Just focus on one thing and become the best. That can be tennis, piano, can be anything.
Okay.
I don't know. Whatever. Podcast.
Photographer, content creator. Okay.
Yeah, anything.
Sorry. I have a follow-up question. Very quick.
Another
after this.
question?
Maya will be watching this in maybe 5 years, 10 years. Okay.
Yes.
What would you want to say to Maya in the future? Like if she's watching this episode 10 years from now, what would you wanna tell her? But don't tell her to watch this episode. Just let her watch this after a while. What do you want to tell Maya right
don't
now?
Don't listen to this podcast.
For her.
just don't.
What do you want to tell to Maya for her future self?
That's such a beautiful question.
Exactly.
And it was not on the paper.
On the paper.
For once, okay. I would say listen to your heart and follow your heart. And do exactly what your heart tells you.
And you're always there to support her.
And I'll always be there.
There you go. Thank you so much, Alina. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I knew we're gonna get a great episode. So yeah, that was great. See, at the beginning I feel like you're nervous, but now you're very chill.
Really, thanks to you.
Yeah. See, I told you, you relax. You're just having a casual conversation, and now you're very open. You're moving your arms so much. You're laughing.
I'm always like this.
I told you, trust me. I've been. It's something that I trained throughout all the episodes that I did. So, but anyway, you did such an amazing job for tonight, and something that I learned so much with this episode. So from you as well, I learned so much from you. I see you more of a real person than just someone online.
Arrogant.
So, arrogant, bitch face, But anyway, Alina, again, thank you so much, and regards to Maya, and I wish I can see her soon.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
I hope we'll do a next podcast soon then.
Yes, okay. Can I give you a hug?